champagne, and it's feeling like everything. And it's feeling like everything. And it's feeling like everything. Turn pain into games, now we're popping champagne, and it's feeling like everything. We turn nothing into something, yeah. On top, now I'm feeling like everything. Turn pain into games, now we're popping champagne, and it's feeling like.
Oh yeah, you better tune in. Facts with Reem'o. Get ready.
And it's feeling like everything. Turn pain into games, now we're popping champagne, and it's feeling like.
What are those black women and black men in Alabama getting for that vote?
Yeah, but see, here's the
No,
thing,
hold on. What are they getting for that vote?
that's
a leader
yet to
that's
be-
less racist?
Yeah, that's yet to be.
I'm talking about
that's
money,
lesser
see?
of two
But you see what I'm
evils.
talking about? I'm talking about money
why
because
does
if
that
you
have
don't
to
But listen,
if you don't
It's
have
a
no, but
likelihood.
Giavanna, but here's
this
Giavanna,
whole world is built off of money. If you guys
yes,
don't
but
understand
Giavanna,
that,
here's
that's what
the
I'm
thing
saying.
that-
Like, you know what I
But
mean?
here's the thing that
All
you
right,
really need to
capitalism.
understand when it comes to the vote, and I really need to articulate this because I share your compassion.
No, it's
You know,
it's okay
it's
to
an
vote. Like,
evolution
voting is
thing.
okay, but
it's a
voting just to
process.
vote.
But no, be a conscientious voter. Like,
Right.
don't just do it because your mans and them said it,
Right,
or
right.
because
Thank you.
you,
The
media
you
said
saw
it.
it.
Thank
in the
you.
media.
Thank you.
Let it be a personal vote.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, there are some people, and then I feel like now we're at the point where we should start writing in names. Let's challenge the vote. If you're talking about things that we can do, let's start creating our community and saying
Right.
no.
And
take
invest
this.
in the people
But
that's
then
in
what
the
happens?
offices.
But let me show you how the process goes. Do it in the preliminaries.
Right.
Then becomes what happens is in the preliminaries, even though our candidate didn't win,
They can
we
win.
now have a voting block.
Right.
So now the candidate that can win is going to pay attention to us because we have a voting block.
No.
We're not moving. We're not mobilizing.
We're not
You know
moving
why?
because our
You know,
community's not really
the
voting
candidate
as
that's
hard
in
as we
there, the
should
only
be.
way that candidate is going to do for us is if we invest in that candidate.
No,
If we
you-
are not
no,
putting
no,
any
no.
money into those
No,
offices,
no, you're not listening.
things are not
No,
going to
no,
change.
you're not listening.
I get what I get.
You're not listening.
Let me,
No, no,
let me-
the
let me
voting-
interject.
okay.
Let me interject. Here, I get where you're coming from as far as on a capitalist mindset. But what she's telling you about is on a legislative
structure, yeah.
and constructive
The structure of
mindset.
it.
Okay, you get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Here's the thing that we all forgot in society. We let the media misconstrue us the mindset about what electoral college is. Okay?
Right.
That's number one. The exact meaning of electoral college, okay, is that let's say in a state, right? Let's say like New York, right? Let's say the number is 50, right? I'm just putting a number out. Let's say the number is 50. So it's the 50 within the actual of the let me get it right, of like the primary or the legislative or whatever the case may be, of that parameter. So if let's say it was Trump and Hillary, right? Now, if of that 50, right? Now you gotta think about math. Of that 50, was a mass majority that didn't vote, right? So now you have to now gauge the votes within the 50. So if nobody voted for either one, right? But now you had the majority mass that voted for Trump.
Right.
What do you
It's
think happened?
statistics. It's statistics.
It's a numbers. It's a number.
It's a number game,
No,
right.
it's a numbers game. But I
It's
get
a
what
numbers game.
I get what you're saying. But what she's trying to put on the
playing the
table.
numbers
No,
game.
no,
Yeah,
I totally agree with you.
Right.
I'm not saying you. I'm talking
Right.
about us going forward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Going
right.
forward,
Just
that's what we
keep
need to
voting
do.
just to vote. If you're gonna vote, there has to be some type of something. And I'm talking about us as Black
Like an
Americans.
incentive.
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Like an incentive to
Yes,
get
platforms.
you
We
need
have
to,
to- we
because
have
at
to
the end of
state
the
our
day,
agendas.
Yes.
who in here, different other cultures, don't have to vote or worry about who's in office? You know why? Because their communities are invested in the same money that they're
Yeah, they
building.
recycle
You know
their
what I'm
own
saying?
money.
So
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like,
Well, I
if we're
feel like
gonna-
Giovanna's point is very valid because we have to understand Giavanna in this group is the up and
Is
coming
you.
newer
Right.
generation.
Right.
So these are concerns that her
I'm very
generation
concerned.
has,
My
and
generation is very
that
concerned.
also want information and are trying to sort of create better ways to possibly get the people to come out through incentives. And it's definitely a thought.
I'm going to tell you
It's
a
definitely
story.
thought.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. Eminent domain, everybody knows eminent domain. It means that the government can come in and say, "Pfft, I'm taking this,
Right.
okay? So I was a young girl, and my father, who is not really involved in politics, but they came to the door and said, we're going to take your house because we're going to build a highway. He said, oh, no, you're not. And the man looked at him and said, sir, this is City Hall. He said, I'm going to tell you where you're going to build that highway. You're going to build that highway 2 blocks over because all those houses are dilapidated and all these people are private owners and you're not going to take our property.
Right.
My father then went door to door and started getting the numbers. Everybody started realizing that they could really do this, and they started galvanizing together to the point where Ted Kennedy, what was the Barney something, I can't think of his name. He was the congressman.
Okay.
They all started looking at how this one individual started galvanizing the whole town.
Right.
The whole block.
Right.
The whole strip that they wanted to make the highway. Be damned if that highway did not be built 2 blocks
blocks
over.
down, right.
So
Unity,
I'm trying to tell you that what happens is what my father did was barter with them.
Right.
And said, listen, I got 700 people behind me. I don't want this there.
That's what
So
gotta
you
do.
lobby.
That's what I'm saying.
But this is what I'm. So we're all on the
Yeah,
same
it's
page.
the same thing, right?
And then I will
vote
talk
just
to them
because it's a
about what
popular
your
thing.
agenda
Why
is.
don't vote
Have
this
an
because it's
agenda.
popular?
Right.
There's an agenda for everything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's
Why
real,
are we
though.
not doing the agenda? That's
It's
the
real.
point.
It's
and
real.
want
It's
is-
very, very real. There is power in numbers, and we just don't.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
don't exercise it because we
Point
don't
blank
vote.
period. Let's vote. Let's come together.
Yes.
Let's
Yes.
get
That
these
is-
petitions signed. Whatever changes we want to see in
Yeah,
our
right.
community, in the world, petitions come together. Get those numbers up. Try to
Community meetings,
have a
board
force.
meetings.
Yeah.
I feel-
Just informing yourself about the candidates.
Yes.
Not,
Exactly.
I'm gonna vote for Cory Booker because he black.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm gonna vote
yeah.
for this person. Is his policies in line with what matters to you?
Exactly.
So
And do they really understand the plight of your constituency?
Yes.
Right.
Do they really understand it? Do they
That's what it
come to your place?
because I only voted for
I'm
Barack
tired of
because he was
hearing
black. But after that, I really started to
and some money. And
That
I
was
want
it.
my country to be
But that was like 8 years ago.
I
You're not saying that was 8 years. I was young too. That was like 8 years ago. But now in 2018, in a couple of days, come on now.
Okay. All right. Tanaris.
Oh man.
Can you please?
light it up a little bit. We were doing
Yeah, we got with the serious.
Let's go back to the hood.
Let's get back to what things are called to be.
So you guys,
Let's go. Yeah,
we're
what's
gonna
up?
talk about Ratchet News.
Man.
And this week's topic is going to be
favorite
Cardi
kind of
B.
news.
There were rumors that her fiance Offset, which we all know, cheated on her.
Oh, yes.
And her response to the fans was a dry hump video, showing them that they're unbothered, like a playfulness
It was like
that
3
it's
months
okay.
ago, they said.
Yeah, but that answer is exactly where I'm gonna
Yeah, let's
intercept
go.
and hit right now. Ding, ding, ding. The buzz on. Okay, so here's the thing. I have mixed emotions about this because I have 2 opinions. I'm a very, very modern woman, but I'm also very old school in a lot of
Right.
ways.
Right.
So what bothers me is that it's taken so lightly that a man goes out and steps out on you just because
Too lightly.
he has
Money.
or
Money.
stature or anything. And in that same leaf, I will say that I do understand that when you care about someone, you try to hold them down and go through thick and thin. But I just feel like it shouldn't be taken as a joke because
No.
you're showing all of these young women nowadays that are dating men that it's okay. Oh, he just cheated with the neighbor. He loves me. You know, he bought me a pair of Jordans. He's all right. Like we can't really think about that. We have to sort of decide and sort of like make him sweat a little bit. You know,
So
if you
his phone
do.
was hacked, right? So Offset's phone was hacked, and then they leaked the pictures of the girl and him.
Right.
And then he had a certain outfit on that led them to believe. They could pinpoint the day because of what he had on, because he had the same outfit as a concert that he performed.
Right.
Him and Cardi was together, but they weren't, engaged at this point. So is there a past because they weren't where they are in their relationship?
It depends what kind of relationship they had.
Yeah,
though. Is it
that's
an
true.
open-ish
Right.
relationship? Because if I'm just messing around with you and I find something I will, all right, bye. But if it's something that feelings are involved and you're supposed to be monogamous, then it's a whole other
I
thing.
don't think it's like that. Cardi B, I mean, honestly, I'm sorry, but Cardi B's 25, we're the same age. And I just feel like she came from somewhere that it's open-minded, open-free. So she probably, you know, you never know what type of like relationship they really have. You know what I mean? Like in this generation, like it's so weird. Like it's really weird.
Yeah, you
like,
guys.
it's weird. Weird. Like you know what I mean?
Anything goes.
They
with y'all.
probably,
They probably is a large. Is a
they
very
probably want
heavy
that.
word.
You know,
It's a
and
word
then,
they run
and then
away
if you've seen
from.
like Cardi B, she put like how she still thinks about someone else or whatever. You know, people were saying that it's her ex, whatever the case may be. But
Yeah,
you know,
she
you
was
just never
definitely
know.
subbing her ex. And I know
You
a
just never
friend who
know.
got her ex all up in his DM, so she just needs to leave Tommy right ahead alone. But
I honestly think some coffee.
Yeah.
But here's the thing
Yeah, some tea on the show.
here's the thing that concerns me. Okay,
Yeah, some tea.
as
Yes,
a
yes.
person that like just looks at everything from a marketing standpoint,
Right.
okay. When you look at Cardi B, controversy sells.
Yeah,
Let's
by
just
far,
be-
in this
let's
country.
be
real.
Yeah,
You are a
Let's
bottom
just-
line type of woman, and I love that. 'Cause
I
she's
mean,
always thinking about
Controversy
all
sells.
Negative.
No such thing as
And-
bad publicity.
And when you try to keep an artist, you know, on top, Cardi is the woman. Offset, yeah, but not at her same level.
no, it's Migos, not really just Offset
yeah,
as an
it's
individual.
Migos.
It's
So-
Migos.
He's
Right.
sort of
Cardi
breaking
is-
off
No,
mostly
but-
because of
That's
her
what I'm saying.
popularity.
No,
Yeah, right,
listen, hear
right,
me
right,
out. This
right,
is what
right,
I'm
right,
saying.
right.
So when you look at the celebrity level, we're like this. Now, because of this controversy, boop, 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 boop.
Right.
Think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. Think about it.
Kind of goes
So
back to
everyone
our last
leaks that
episode.
Everything,
tape,
everything is
everyone-
about strategy. You know what I'm
Leaking the
saying?
I mean, she said it in the song.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I
she wanted to
know.
leak a sex tape to, you know.
So, so here's my thing. Like when I look at these type of things, I sit back and look at the timeline.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if
Who
this
has an
happened-
album dropping?
Yeah.
Who
Th-
can benefit
thank you.
from this leak?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, she
Hello.
did.
She
She did
did
that.
show.
Let's
Right to
look
the
at
garden.
the
Woo.
business.
Absolutely.
Let's
Swarms
go
up.
to the videotape.
Touchdown.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's all about business for sure.
So
It is.
the timeline is kind of like,
Suspect.
let's just take that, let's throw it now, even
Yep,
though it
you got
was
this new
before,
single.
and
Which
let's
is hot. I love
create
it.
all this buzz, and then
Party eight.
slip in. I'm not paying attention to that.
Yeah,
I'm
I'ma
just
do
gonna
the
pay
same
attention
thing.
to my record.
Right.
I mean, I'm just gonna say this one thing. Cardi, we love you in this
Yes.
round table. I love
Yes.
Cardi B.
Oh
so
my
much.
God,
I love her
Beyonce.
music.
She's from Bronx, so
Yes,
I
yeah,
like
New
it.
York, baby.
She's
Extend
like
up.
from
Well, she's a
Bronx.
hype girl.
And I
She's
will
a
say
hype.
this, she's not
from the
stupid.
Bronx. She just hung out on the Heights.
Yeah, she's from High Bridge, which is
Yeah,
part of the
High
Bronx.
Bridge,
which is-
yeah.
Yeah,
But
Which is like 4 blocks
like
of
just
where
what
I'm from.
2 weeks
I'm from
ago?
the concourse.
Yeah,
2 weeks
South
ago,
Eden,
she
yeah.
was on 163rd and Amsterdam in the Rite Aid. So like
Yeah.
with her pajama,
Yeah, she said she
with
had
her
went
pajama
to,
thing.
Yeah.
she came for her family for Christmas. and
Right,
everything like
exactly.
that.
So
Well, I love
mean,
her. I
whatever,
really
I
love
know,
her,
who
and
knows?
whatever she's doing is
Yeah.
working. And if she's forgiving
And
her
that was the
man
hype.
for stepping out, then she's forgiven. Listen, honey, she's
wait,
too
but
busy
wait.
counting her money like,
Right.
oh,
Yeah,
you
but
cheated
no, but you
And it's all
mentioned,
come
but
up.
you
We
mentioned
worried
the
about
larger
that.
picture that it
Yeah, I don't think
creates
it's
for
a-
the young
yeah.
girls in terms
Right,
of
that's bad,
Are
that's
we
bad.
just gonna smile and be like,
Well,
whatever, we
here's
got
torn.
money
I'm torn
and-
about this topic.
Well,
guys.
as somebody that advocates for young girls, here's the thing that I feel the message should be. That, ladies, it is your own personal life. And I'm looking right at this camera because this is very real. No one can tell you what is right for you. But don't sacrifice the value of you for a man.
Facts.
That's all I say.
That's
Even
facts.
if he has
Facts.
millions and
You know,
millions.
this
I
man
don't
is
care
like-
All right,
because-
maybe.
But it's
Oh,
facts.
sorry.
Sorry, y'all.
Yeah,
This is
no.
a different generation.
My heating bill after these couple days got me a little weary about my morals.
Hey, did he?
Just kidding.
No,
I love this girl.
No, but really, because it disturbs your peace. And then, like, with your generation, I find a lot of young girls, although they're out there and they're being liberal and they're enjoying, there's a lot of symptoms of depression.
Yeah,
there's a lot
absolutely.
of
They're
there's a lot of
insecurity.
symptoms
They're
of
pretending
insecurity.
Absolutely.
that
Their
it's okay.
self-esteem is really
Identity
not
crisis.
as
It's a
genuine
lot
as
of-
You're
it
a lot of
sitting in a
should be.
room with a
A lot of
man
people
that
think they're
stepped
black
out
and
on
then
her.
they're white.
Yeah, and
Or
it all
Asian and
stems from the
anybody
lack
else,
of
you know.
morality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
I'm
you
gonna
have
be
not
acting,
said
huh?
what your morals are. I don't care a damn about anybody else's morals.
You're
It's
right.
what is morale to you?
Exactly.
Because
Everyone
that's
has
your
different
personal
ones.
peace.
Exactly.
So that's the only message that I feel that it's good that Cardi did
So
this.
do what you
so
want,
that you
ladies.
can take out of it.
Turn pain into gains, now we're popping champagne, and it's feeling like everything.